Imagine a flat sheet of plastic dropped into water, and within seconds it folds itself into a cube, a flower, or even the letters MIT. No motors, no hands, no assembly required. This is not science fiction. This is the world of 4D printing. A technology that's taking 3D printing one step further, by creating objects that can reshape, self-assemble, and even come to life over time. So what exactly is 4D printing? Think of it as 3D printing plus time. While 3D printing gives us static objects, 4D printing uses programmable smart materials, substances that react to environmental triggers like heat, water, light, or magnetic fields. Imagine a medical stent that travels through blood vessels as a tiny wire, then unfolds into a perfect scaffold at the right spot, or a shoe sole that adjusts its shape mid-run. That's the promise of 4D printing. At the heart of 4D printing are two breakthroughs. First, programmable materials, for example, hydrogels, polymers that swell when exposed to water, or shape memory polymers that remember a form and snap back when triggered. Second, smart algorithms. Engineers use advanced design software to program when and how these materials will transform. Picture a hinge that bends when it absorbs water, or a sheet that expands into a sphere when heated. The transformation isn't random, it's carefully coded into the material itself. And the applications? They're mind-blowing. In healthcare, doctors are already using 4D printed splints for infants with collapsing airways. These splints expand as the child grows and then safely dissolve over time. Drug capsules are being designed to release medicine only when triggered by a fever or a change in pH. In construction, buildings may one day adapt to the climate automatically. Imagine facades that breathe, pores that open in the heat and close in the cold, saving huge amounts of energy. Even underwater, researchers are testing 4D printed structures to fight coastal erosion. In aerospace and automotive, Airbus has built engine components that adjust airflow on their own, while NASA experiments with self-deploying fabrics for space exploration. And in fashion, clothes that fit your body shape in real time, no tailor required. Why are scientists and industries so excited? Because 4D printing could make our world more sustainable, efficient, and adaptive. Furniture that ships flat and assembles itself at home, pipes that repair their own cracks, shoes that reshape for running or comfort, and medical tools that activate only inside the body, avoiding invasive surgeries. It's a future where objects aren't finished when they leave the factory, they're just beginning their evolution. Of course, there are still challenges. The smart materials used today are expensive and limited. Designing them requires advanced software and skills. And before we put self-transforming implants into people's bodies, we need years of safety testing. Scaling up to large buildings or infrastructure, that's still experimental. But like all breakthrough technologies, the roadblocks are temporary. With time, costs will fall, materials will improve, and 4D printing will move from the lab into everyday life. By 2035, experts predict 4D printing will reshape industries worldwide. From smart cities with self-healing roads and adaptive bridges, to Mars habitats that self-assemble under the sun's heat, to biodegradable heart valves that grow with a child, the global market for 4D printing is already projected to reach hundreds of millions in the next few years, and that's just the beginning. So here's the big idea. 4D printing isn't just about making smarter objects, it's about creating dynamic systems that can change, heal, and adapt, just like living things. The question isn't if 4D printing will transform our world, but how soon? What would you want to see made with this technology? A self-folding chair, clothes that adjust to your mood, or maybe even homes that build themselves? Let me know in the comments. This is MixMind 7090, where future technology meets today's imagination. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the innovations shaping our world.